Global South have borne the brunt of climate change, suffering the consequences of a crisis that we did not create. We have become the casualties of a system that values profit over people. Our lands have been pillaged, our communities displaced, and our ecosystems destroyed. But unfortunately, the very institutions and countries that claim to be deliverers from this crisis are the ones perpetuating this cycle of exploitation. It is even more infuriating that amidst all of this, the very people who suffer the most from the consequences of climate change are systematically excluded from the decision-making processes that will determine their fate. Meanwhile, those who are responsible for this crisis and have profited from the exploitation of our resources, the big corporations, global north countries, dictate the terms of the crucial discussions that are happening here. This is not a mere coincidence. It is a continuation of the historical oppression and subjugation inflicted by the global north. The wounds of colonialism have not healed. Its new forms seep through the halls of these institutions as we witness the same patterns of power imbalance and oppression. We see this in the way northern countries continue to burn fossil fuels and not pay reparations for their destruction. We see this in the way they use the veil of climate action to flaunt false solutions as means to prolong their pollution. We see this in the ways they block every attempt to impose regulations on the big polluters, shielding them from accountability and giving them the highest seats at the decision-making tables. Today, we are here to send a message to the global north leaders, the polluters, and the power holders. Your time has run out. No longer will we be subject to your exploitation and destruction. We are here to demand robust policies and frameworks that will remove big polluters from their positions of power. But it must not end there. To keep them out, we must recognize that the struggle against corporate capture is rooted in the fight against neo-colonialism and the urgent need to decolonize. Addressing the climate crisis entails bringing the power back to the people, those in the global south. This is the only way we can dismantle the system of oppression and pave the way towards a more just and sustainable future. When I say decolonize, you say decarbonize. Decolonize!
Decarbonize!
Decolonize!
Decarbonize!